Yep. It's Texas. Hold on. Ironically, that one is louder than that one. And that one's sucking in water. That's a swamp cooler. I got myself a swamp cooler. So it works because it puts the water in the little thingies right there. And then in the coil, there's like cardboard, or there's like honeycomb back there. And then the air sucks through it, pulls the cold air out of it. It's about 74 degree water, or 74 degree air coming out of there. So it's actually really cool. But the other problem is that it increases humidity because it's evaporating water. So you have to leave the garage door open a little bit. But the problem with leaving the garage door open a little bit is exactly this. Okay, well, you can't really see. Oh, yeah, you can. So, bugs, because of the lights. Yeah, I have this on a tripod because I'm going to do some work in here. But, yeah, so I just installed the bug screen tonight. So we now have no bugs. And I can close, generally when I have the evaporator cooler on, most of the time, I have it, probably like the door to like right there. So, about that far off the ground. So that the air doesn't get completely humid in here, because it will. So, I'm hoping that that's not too loud. You know what, I'm going to do this while we're... You know what? It has a fan option. See, now look at how quiet it is. It's so quiet without the water. So, update on the garage, because I know that I said in the last little pre-build video that we're going to work on the garage. I got this really cool dresser right there. It's got a bunch of stuff in it now. I may have shown it. I don't think I did. Anyways, if I did, oh well, you're going to see it again. Boom. It's got little compartments. I'm going to do this in the rest of it because like this one doesn't have those, so it's all kind of a mess. But I'm going to figure out how to do this with the other ones. But yeah, so it's got a bunch of shelves, and this is on wheels too. So this section right here will be the workbench or the storage, I don't know, and this will be a workbench area anyways. There'll be a workbench in here too. But for right now, we have this. So, what our thing is today, you remember these, don't you? So my problem when I brought them here in the truck, like the whole time I was packing the truck, I had no idea where to put these, because you can't have them up like this, because then they would wreck, and you can't lay them down like this because they're not flat. And so they literally sat on the lawn the entire time we were getting everything ready to go. And I think they were like the last thing that I fit in. I put them in somewhere in the truck on the ground or something. I can't remember. But in the process, every single one of these came off. So, and they even pulled the glue out where the LEDs were and everything. So, we're going to do a little fix with this. My original one, you can see it right there, was a screw. So I put an angle screw right in there and put it down into this piece of wood. The problem is, I mean, yeah, that's good. I mean, it's gonna stay, but it was not that fun to do, and I have a feeling that the wind is eventually going to rip that screw out of there, because that screw's not long enough, and I didn't want to put too long a screw, so I didn't want more stuff under here. So the idea is that we're going to drill holes in them. We're going to probably drill a hole over here, and then drill a hole over here, and drill a hole over here, and a hole over here. We're going to drill a lot of holes, and we're then going to put zip ties through it on the back, so you won't see them on the front. I generally think that will keep it down. We'll see what happens. I am gonna put more glue around the bottom though too. The glue wouldn't have separated if they wouldn't have fallen off. If they would, I mean, they're just really hard to store. Because of the fact that this part right here is bowed, so it doesn't sit flat. So I'm gonna have to figure out something, like maybe I need to like get, I don't know, maybe like a piece of wood or like some cardboard or something and wrap it so that when I pick them up, I can pick it up like that and do that. But so that is the first thing we're going to do today. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to fix pillars. These didn't make it very far into the truck either, mainly because they had I think they had liquid nails on this part right here, and then they were screwed in with 2 screws. I don't have any. I think I might still have some liquid nails. I don't know, because you can't ship aerosols or things like that on the truck, and so I need to look. I don't think I brought any liquid nails. So what I'm going to do for this year is I'm going to, for right now, because I forgot to go to Walmart, even though I work for Walmart now, kind of as a courier, independent contractor for Walmart, that I didn't get any great stuff while I was there, and that would have solved my problem today. The Dollar General may have some. I'm going to go look there tomorrow, because that's down the street. But so what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to put these back on, put screws back in them, so that at least holds it down for now. And so that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to fix these, and we're going to finish the, because I had the other one, you can see it right back there. All those are knocked off too. So I got to do all 10 of them again. And then I actually have to fix the upright for one of the guys that's on this, because the stick broke that holds him up. So he's shorter than the other one now, so I have to fix that too. But yeah, so then tomorrow, see, more pillars are out there. Tomorrow we are going to set the cemetery fence. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So, all right, I will show you guys the finished product of these when I'm done. There's no reason to watch me do it. So, all right, so they are all done now. There's one over there, and there's one over here. So what I did was, this was the original idea, and right now I'm leaving these in. There's a little screw right there, goes into the wood. It holds it pretty good. This is the new way. So there's a zip tie that goes through this back one right here, and zips, of course, to the thing, and it holds it pretty good. The first one I did, I got overzealous, and I went through this pipe and into this pipe, and then down inside and over there, and I did it to that side too, to try to see if I could get this like really secure. This one will never fall off. But the other ones, so then I tried it with this one to just do the back pipe, and it ended up being very strong. So all of them light up still, which is awesome. My electrical skills are increasing. Yeah, I still use black electrical tape. I don't care. I will caveat by saying, always waterproof your connections, blah, 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 blah. We're home hunters. Don't care. So now these are ready to go, and now we're on to this. All these are now re-glued. I put more screws in them. Really, it's not the way to do it. I used Gorilla Glue, or Gorilla Wood Glue, because that's all I had. The better thing to do would be Gorilla Glue, the regular stuff. It does expand. You got to spray it first, and then put these down. I have a how-to of how to make these. You can use liquid nails. It's fine. The thing is, these went through a truck, and that truck was in the middle of July, and moving around in there. Also, they're foam, so they're gonna move a little bit, and they're gonna flex and stuff. And being inside that truck, it probably just got too hot. And so, thank goodness I have all these extra bricks. Every house here in Texas that has bricks always has extra bricks, and I have a giant stack of them over there. That's a lot. And so I use these to weigh down the stuff. So these will sit overnight to let the glue sit, whatever. But they're done. I think that one needs a piece of PVC pipe, which I brought all my extra PVC because I was not going to get rid of it when I moved. So I will be able to put a PVC pipe in that one. And then those ones are out there ready to go. So tomorrow we will start with the fence install. And like I said on the other video, I have to decide where all the piping is out there. So that's going to be fun. I may actually dig up the middle, because there's a middle sprinkler in the yard. I may dig that one up and see what type of flow it gets around it, where the pipe goes. If it goes past it, so it tees off of it, then I know that it's going to go to the other sprinkler, probably in that corner over there. But if it just dead ends there, then that means it comes off of one of these, either that one or the one on the other corner, and it goes to that and then stops, which means there's not any more pipe in the yard, in the middle of the yard, which would be really good. I just need to kind of follow the line of where this piping goes, and this black piping that does the sprinklers is flexible, so it doesn't necessarily go in a straight line. So chances are it probably goes around the front of the yard over to the one on the left-hand side of the house and then out to the corner. Generally, they're going to do it in a straight line because they don't want to cut, they don't want to dig in there and dig weird lines. So they generally make a straight line. But so that is it for day 0.5 because repair day. So tomorrow is actual build day number 1. So here we go. Haunt on.